So it's 2026. Picture this. Everyone's got a megaphone. Everyone is shouting online, but pretty much nobody is actually being heard. The noise is just overwhelming. So in a world where all the old rules are broken, how do we actually build an audience that listens? Well, that's the exact strategy we're going to break down today.
You know, this quote from content expert Justin Welsh just hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures our new reality. The whole game has been turned upside down, mostly by AI that can just pump out endless surface-level content in seconds. We've hit a point where all that regurgitated basic advice, it's become basically worthless. And we've really seen this massive shift. I mean, 2024 felt like it was all about volume, right? Just casting the widest net you possibly could. But now, in 2026, that strategy is dead. The new era is all about depth. It's about proving your expertise, building these super targeted, high-value connections instead of those old, wide, shallow funnels.
So, to help you navigate this new world, we've basically synthesized a protocol from what today's top creators are doing. We're going to start with why easy content is finished. Then, we'll cover 3 new laws: the cylinder model, the content matrix, and Ghostwriter leverage. And then, we'll tie it all together into your complete 2026 audience protocol.
Okay, so let's get right into it. The core problem, the real issue, is that AI has completely commoditized the kind of content that used to work. You know those 5 tips to do XYZ posts? Yeah, they're now being generated by the thousands every single minute. They don't signal that you're an expert anymore, they just add to the noise.
And look, this isn't just a theory. Our research pointed to a creator, someone with a 7-figure business, whose engagement just plummeted by 30% in a single month. And the reason? Dozens of new AI-powered accounts popped up, all posting the exact same basic advice. That little protective moat around easy content, it has completely evaporated.
So, how on earth do you compete with that? Well, this brings us to law number 1, the cylinder model. This is a total rethinking of the traditional content funnel, and it's designed specifically for this era of information overload. The core idea is simple: go deep, not wide.
This slide shows the difference so clearly. The old funnel, right? It started wide and shallow with really basic tips to try and attract everybody. But this new model, the cylinder, it's narrow and it's deep from the very, very beginning. You don't start with generic advice. You lead with your most valuable, unique expertise from the first time anyone ever interacts with you.
And here's the crucial takeaway. This is the big one. Your public social media posts now need to have the same kind of depth that you used to save for your exclusive newsletter. You've got to share unique insights, tell stories from your actual experience, and provide real data right from day one. It's the only way to attract an audience that actually values what you know.
Okay, on to law number 2, the content matrix. Now, leading with depth sounds great, but let's be honest, it also sounds absolutely exhausting. How do you come up with deep, meaningful insights every single day? Well, this law is designed to solve the #1 cause of creator burnout: decision fatigue.
That constant pressure of waking up and thinking, what on earth do I post today? It's crushing. The solution isn't trying to force yourself to be more creative on the spot. It's about building a system that makes creativity predictable, repeatable. And the content matrix, that's the system.
The real power of this system is its beautiful simplicity. As you can see here, the content matrix is a framework for basically infinite ideas. All you do is define 4 core themes you want to be known for, and then 4 content styles you're comfortable writing in. This little grid, bam, it instantly creates 16 distinct content buckets for you to pull from. And applying it is just as simple. You just pick a theme, say pricing, and then you combine it with a style, like contrarian. Instantly, you've got an angle, a post about why all the common pricing advice is actually wrong. You move from a blank page to a specific, high-value idea in seconds. It totally eliminates the guesswork.
This brings us to our 3rd and final law, and this one is all about scaling your expertise without killing yourself to do it. Law number 3, Ghostwriter leverage. This is about smart execution. It's about systems over just more effort.
So, what is digital ghostwriting? Okay, first off, it's not about hiring someone to write for you. Not at all. It's about you using AI as a powerful tool to execute on your own expertise. You provide the deep, original insight, and then you use these AI-powered systems to atomize it, to break it down into dozens of high-authority posts, threads, and videos.
Now, this requires a pretty fundamental mindset shift. Your main job as a creator in 2026 isn't to be a manual writer.
chained to a keyboard every day. It's to be the architect of a system. You create the core knowledge, and then your role shifts to editing and distributing the output that your AI-powered system generates for you.
And this process is just incredibly high leverage. First, you document your process or your research deeply, but you only do it once. Then, using very specific, targeted prompts, AI can transform that one single document into a week's worth of content, maybe more. You document once, and you can create assets from it forever. And actually, the explainer you're watching right now, it's a product of this exact protocol. We took deep insights from multiple expert sources, we synthesized them into a single, cohesive framework, and then we created this high-value asset to share that knowledge with you. We're literally living the strategy.
Okay, so let's put all of this together. Let's make it a clear, actionable protocol that you can actually use to build your audience and your business in 2026.
So here it is, the 2026 protocol. First, adopt the cylinder model and lead with real depth. Second, use the content matrix so you never run out of ideas again. Third, apply Ghostwriter leverage to scale your expertise efficiently. And finally, and this is a key point from all the top creators, focus all this energy on dominating one platform first. Gain real traction there before you even think about expanding.
And all of this leaves us with one final, and honestly, one really crucial question. In this new era of infinite AI content, the most important thing you need to figure out is this. How will you prove that your expertise is real? Because that's the game we're all playing now.